Welcome back to another episode. In this one we are doing two shows. One being this first show, which is in my home state, South Australia. It's my hometown show that I was really looking forward to, and I had quite a large guest list at this one, so the pressure was definitely on. Here we go, off to Adelaide. This show we're doing at the Hindley Street Musical. We have Aaron here, the house tech and a friend of mine, helping set up some things and looking after me for the show. We had these RGB strobes in the roof, which I decided to use as blinders. Brought in that A-truss there just due to touring an NDI camera, which I just had to bring that truss in and give it some power and run a Cat 5. And now you can see I'm just doing all my focuses and positions for the Mac Vipers that I had for profiles. I also had Rode Robin 600 lead washers in the roof, mapping the video there that I also run, checking my two alpha layers are mapped correctly, and fixing that NDI camera position. Now moving on to that floor package that I've got, and this is our A floor package, which consists of Chauvet Colorado pixel bars, MH3 beams, and atomic LEDs. They had a mid-truss in Adelaide, so I was able to throw some of the beams up into the roof just to add a bit more, height to the show and make it a bit more dynamic. As you can see, there's my floor package. We really wanted to avoid putting any lights in line with or blocking the screen or silhouetting the screen for the fans, so everything was quite squared off. And we're just going to run you through some of our sound check, which happened around 6 p.m. with our tour manager and videographer Vinny on stage there, just running through everything, checking all the DJ equipment. Running video and lighting can be quite stressful, but as long as, we take that time to make sure everything is lined up, it's fine. I'm out in the middle just having a listen, making sure, because that is also my responsibility as production manager, to make sure it sounds good and looks good. So sound check went quite smooth at Adelaide, which was good. Now we are going to have a look at the intro, which is always a very important thing to check the intro of your set, the main part that people see first thing, because that's when the phones are out, that's when everyone's watching. So you really want to make sure that that looks the best that it can. Just skipping to the build-up now. Definitely was a very heavy thudding room with the K2 and the SB28. Traveling with some of the other team on an earlier flight. The artist and the tour manager would travel later in the day because they played an after party. Here we are, myself, Corey, our event manager, and Short Round. Here we are at Metro City in Perth. I'm up on a balcony that they weren't opening for the show. They let me set up a camera. So there's me just plugging in a Cat 5 and powering it. It's quite a large venue. There's my B floor package that actually has auras, some other beam. The house rig also had some auras in the roof and some wipers and some beam. I'm not entirely sure what beam it was, but I'm just making some layouts. You can see the layout that I was working with. And here's my setup: show control and Resolume 7. They connect using a Scarlett 2i2 interface down there, and also I run a ArtNet box into a switch, which then feeds into both laptops to switch show control and to switch Resolume and Sugar clips, all off the MA. And here we are looking at the stage. We had 2 rigs, as I said, and on this one we had 330s for beams, Mac Auras for washers, Claypacky Stormy for strobe. So yeah, you can see it's a pretty squared off floor package, just keeping the stage quite clear. Here we are in show. It was a great show. Quite a high intensity show, but that's what you want. That's what you want. Something for people to jump around with. We also were running show effects, which is just CO2 and confetti shots. But there you can see show control running, and Resolume running, and also my show file. Everything went great. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.